Here we are. Arios is in Calvard. It's probably fake news now, though. Hey, boys and girls, thanks for coming. Arios isn't back yet, though, but feel free to wait upstairs for him if you'd like. Or you can always come back after tying up any loose ends. Right, we still have some time. The sun's going down soon. Is there anything we forgot to do? Nope, I'm good. Well, head on up and get comfortable then. We got some tea and coffee brewing. You're welcome to help yourselves to it. Sure thing. Thanks for having us. Nice. I guess I could have visited Kia and Shizuku in the Harbor District, but it's okay. Arios returned to the Bracer Guild soon after. He and the S3 then exchanged info regarding the trade conference, Heiyue, and the Red Constellation. Right then. So that's the situation. Crimson and Co. is merely a front for their true dealings. Yeah, it's been a real bee getting new info from Erbonia lately. So, thanks for telling us what you know. Oh, don't mention it. We're glad to help. But shouldn't you already have plenty of info on the Red Constellation, though? The guild is always fighting Jaeger Corps, the way I understand. Oh, that's true, but they really cross paths with Jaeger Corps in the same caliber as the Red Constellation. One errant misstep could very well amount to a full-scale war. Could be that bad? That sounds like they have enough military power to rival that of a small country. Compared to the other Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation are in a league of their own. Okay. I mean, we haven't really learned too much of, like, the different Jaeger groups, really, in the game. Like, there was the one that Richard colluded with, right? But that was, like, low-key just Ouroboros in the end. And then it was kind of like half of them were being mind-controlled anyways, by Weissman, so there was that. Like, we haven't really expanded on, like, the whole Jaeger groups that exist around Zemuria. This is like our first introduction to them. They've got countless connections all across the continent, and they'll rush into any conflict they can just to appeal to potential buyers. Zephyr may be the only other Jaeger Corps on their level. Okay, we heard of that one before though, too. That's the one Ravash's second-in-command once belonged to, right? Both corps gathered the toughest guys around. The more combat experience, the better. Zephyr used to have a real badass at their helm too. They called him the Jaeger King. But a year ago, he and the War God, my old man, killed each other in battle. Far be it from us to pry into your personal life. Though to be fair, our guild's aware of that fact already. But either way, Zephyr's been out of commission all year, as far as we can tell. Too bad I can't say the same about the Red Constellation. No, that's because my uncle's still there. The Red Constellation's vice leader, Sigmund Orlando, the Scarlet Ogre. He is just as much of a monster as the War God and the Jaeger King. Those three men are particularly infamous. Based on the stories I've heard, I'm not sure that I can measure up to them. Yeah, you're joking. Not even you? The Divine Blade of Wind? I think it'd be a coin flip, personally. The way swordsmen and Jaegers fight could be more different, you know? True enough. You may be strong, but my uncle's more beast than man. But take my word for it. If you guys seriously threw down, neither of you would walk away unscathed. That I know. Nevertheless, I will oppose him with all my might, should the situation call for it. But as for the problem at hand, we've yet to figure out why it is they've come to Crossspell. Cassius sweeps everybody. That's what it boils down to, yes. Though I don't know, I mean, in the memory in Sky 3, Estelle and the group did take down Cassius, so if that is canonical. Even with everything we've learned so far, the answer is still hazy. But the only thing we could say is that they have ties with the Imperial government. True, but there's something else I'm worried about. It's a little tidbit Arios picked up while he was in Calvard. Oh? And what would that be? Some concerning info regarding Heiyue. The Republican government is currently colluding with the Syndicate Elders. Syndicate Elders. So Syndicate is Heiyue. Republican government, which means people in the Rocksmith Agency, okay. So basically what Erbonia is doing right now with Red Constellation. So like TLDR, the government is backing these two different crime syndicates in Crossbell. Seriously? So Heiyui's Council of Elders is at the forefront of their organization. Right, that's just one other teensy thing to consider. And the person facilitating said dealings is a woman by the name of Kirika Ruren. Right, and this is when Lloyd and the group now learn about Kirika's involvement. What? I can't believe it. The same Kirika we met. Oh, that raven-haired lady you knew at the auction, right? Incidentally, Kirika also has ties to the Bracer Guild. She once served as the receptionist of the Zeiss branch in Liberal. However, she retired about a year ago and began working for an intelligence agency in the Republican government. It's known as the Rocksmith Agency. Right. It's crazy too, because the only way you would know that too is if you played Zin's Door, because it's only that scene at the hot springs where Zin and Kirika kind of have that conversation where she's going to leave Liberal and join the Rocksmith Agency. If you didn't do that door, you wouldn't know that she left the Bracer Guild and went back to Calvert with Zin. Rocksmith, as in President Rocksmith of Calvert? I heard the president had established a new intelligence agency, but... Wait just a minute. The Red Constellation and Heiyui have been in conflict with each other before, right? So if Calvert and Erbonia intelligence agents are in contact with them, then... it could mean the stage is being set for one hell of a confrontation. So you're telling me Crossbell is going to be a site of a proxy war between the Empire and the Republic? It's a possibility, unfortunately. Especially since Erbonia Chancellor Osborne and Calvert President Rocksmith will be arriving tomorrow for the trade conference. Either one may take this chance to eliminate the other. That being said, the two of them are doing little to keep their contacts a secret, which strikes me as odd. Suppose Heiyui or the Red Constellation did act. Should either nation's connections come to light, the international community would be in an uproar. Neither Erbonia nor Calvert is willing to take that kind of risk. Oh yeah. You bring up a good point. A direct confrontation wouldn't make any sense. But why else then? Damn, what the hell is my uncle up to? Well, whatever the case, there must be some kind of meaning behind their action. I think we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. One that we need to find and fast. You got that right. There's the intuition. You used the words right out of my mouth. As a matter of fact, the field has the exact same thought. We're in the process of using the information network to track down the remaining piece you spoke of. Oh wow, should have known. So in that case, mind giving us a holler when you guys learn something? You don't even need to ask. We'll contact your HQ the moment we learn of some new info to share. We'd appreciate the same treatment. Get in touch with us if you find anything out of your end. We'll need to cooperate as much as possible to get through these next few days without incident. Absolutely. You have our word. We'll call if we come across a new lead. Okay. Tomorrow's gonna be a hell of a day then. Afterwards, Kia and Shizuku return to the guild with Zeit. Lloyd and the team said their goodbyes to Arios and Shizuku, and who planned to go out for dinner. The S3 then returned home. Alrighty. So, Kia, you and Shizuku are going up to the roof of the department store tomorrow. Yeah, for the unveiling thingy. We promised that we'd watch it together. Alright. We're gonna take off the blue mantle. That sounds fun. Oh, but Shizuku, wouldn't you be able to enjoy it to the fullest given her condition? It's fine, she says she'd be okay just taking in the atmosphere. Don't worry, I'll make sure to tell her everything that happens. That's great. Hell of a kid, ain't she? Hey, Randy. Is something wrong? You've been looking kinda down. Huh, who, me? Not a chance. Bam, how about now? I'm the same suave and handsome lady killer you've always known, right? Lady killer? You don't know she's gonna take that word the wrong way, right, Randy? Is this sad little display supposed to convince us you're alright? Ah, zip it. No one asked you, newbies. Still, Randy, you don't need to feel like you're alone in things, okay? Right, we're here to support you in times like these. Don't think that you have to deal with it all by yourself. Chill, I know. But no matter what I think or how I feel, I can't change who I'm related to. When the time comes, I'll sit him down straight and straighten things out. Sounds a bit, well, dangerous for one. And nothing I'm not used to. Besides, Uncle Sigmund's the one who said he wanted to talk with me, but I haven't heard a peep from him since. He did act like he was away when we visited earlier. Well, it's gotta happen soon. It's nighttime now. All this detective work's really worked up an appetite. Yeah, Chief's coming in late tonight, right? He is. From the sounds of it, they're still hashing out the security detail for the unveiling tomorrow. Maybe we could dine out for the evening. It'd be a wonderful way to wrap up our day. Sounds like a nice change of pace. Well, we could try finding a place around here, or if not, there's always Long Lao. Good thinking. Let's drop by off our work gear before we... Someone's inside. Something wrong? He says we have a visitor. A visitor? Might be Chow. Or Orlando. Let's see who it is. Yeah, it could be the... Sigmund, yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's the girl. Randy's cousin. Hey, how's it hanging? Shirley Orlando in the house. Man, you guys are late. I've been dozing off waiting for you. You... The hell you think you're doing? Oh, don't be such a party pooper, Dolphy. Is there any way to talk to your cute little cuz after 2 years? Where's the hugs and kisses? Cut the shit and answer me. What are you doing here? Nah, scratch that. What were you doing in here? Wait, what? Isn't that what he asked? Oh, what were you doing in here? You've lost your edge, Dolphy. If I'd set up any booby traps, you would have been torn to shreds the second you set foot in here. When did you turn into such a wuss? How dare you? What's wrong with you? Don't get your panties in a bunch. I said if, didn't I? And though if Dolphy came alone, we would have painted this whole place red. But I don't plan on involving any civvies, as long as we're not in a war anyway. The last thing the city needs is another problem child. You're Shirley, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings with the S3. Oh, hi, nice to see you again. Sorry for the other day, by the way. Didn't mean to take your innocence with that little nibble I gave you. That aside, this is CPD's property we're standing in. Even that sofa you're sitting on is funded by taxpayer money. I'd ask that you refrain from discussing violent topics like bloodshed and dismemberments in front of a child. Yeah, my bad. I just miss Dolphy so much. You can't blame me for wanting to tease him a little. As if you ever gave a crap about me. You're only here to deliver a message for your old man, right? Huh? You mean... You got it. He told you to remember to keep your schedule open, remember? We're gonna be busy tomorrow, so what about tonight? I don't feel like you have to say yes or anything. Because you're gonna drag me there no matter what I say, right? Enough with the filter and fluff. I know how these things work. Guess you haven't lost as much of your edge as I thought. So what's it gonna be? He said he'd be waiting for you at Nuit Blanc. It's fine. Sorry guys, looks like I won't be joining you for dinner. Who's this lady? Is she a bad lady? Hey, Kia. Stay back. Hey, that hurts my feelings, you know? I forget that. Who's the kid? She's super duper cute. She's just a kid we're looking after, that's all. But lay a finger on her and I'll kill you myself. Well, I hear you loud and clear. Guess that means I won't be blowing up your crappy little building after all. Kidding, you know I'm just messing with you, right? She says it as if it's nothing. My heart skipped a beat there. Well, I guess I got no choice but to meet up with my uncle. I'll be back later, so you guys just go enjoy yourselves without me. You'll be putting yourself in danger. Hey, Randy. I'd like to say hello too. Do you mind if I join you? Huh? As the leader of the S3, it'd be rude not to pay my respects to a colleague's family, right? Besides, I'm sure I could get a lot of field experience visiting a high-end club like the one they run. Oh, check out the nads on this guy. Sure, why not? If you want to come that badly, be my guest. Let me tag along too. I've never seen a party not worth crashing. Oh shit, Wazzy as well? You know, the boys? Not to mention, I've always wanted to have myself a good time at Nuit Blanc. And who may say no to a pretty boy like you? Oh wait, pretty lady. For what it's worth, most people would probably side with the former. Ah, for goddess' sake, what the hell are you guys thinking? You too, Shirley. Shut your damn mouth already. Don't be like that. I even brought the limo around just for you. Oh, but what about the girls? They coming too? Just so you know though, the kid and the wolf are a no can do. Even for me. Ellie, Noel, would you mind taking Kia out to eat? Get in contact with the chief while you're at it. Zeit, I'm counting on you to guard the building until the chief is back. Oof. It's fine, I understand. We'll take care of things until you get back. Good luck, guys. Stay safe. Hey, Lloyd, are you going somewhere? Yeah, me, Randy, and Wazzy will be heading out for a bit. You might be back real late, so make sure you go to bed, okay? Okay. Yeah, have fun, guys. God damn it. How'd it turn out like this? Better prepare ourselves for the worst. Okay, Wazzy's coming along. That's pretty slick. And they have a limo? I gotta see this limo. Can I steal its paint job? Oh, wait, that's the limo? Damn, look at this thing. That's a bulletproof limousine. A Rhineford model, if I had to guess. Didn't take long for you guys to blow your mirror on this, huh? Guess that means business is doing good. Yep, we're rolling in the dough. Welcome back, Miss Orlando. It's been a long time, young master. Yeah, Gareth, it has. Seriously though, you mind cutting it out with the young master crap? I'm sure you already heard the news about Lord Boulder. Boulder, when'd you come to this game, man? It's truly regrettable. My condolences for your loss. Yeah. Alright, enough of the doom and gloom. Tonight, we party. You guys too, come on, jump in. Let's move it, people. Alright then, in we go. Who are we to refuse? This is just like the Schwarz auction. It's marvelous. Are all Jaegers paid as handsomely as the Red Constellation? Well, we're a little different than most. Our clientele includes all sorts of deep pockets like nobles. Raking in mirror by the millions is pretty common. Dang. I can only imagine. Well, hiring first-rate Jaegers comes with a pretty hefty price tag. Top corps like these have to have a lot of costs to cover. Weapons for one. Nothing but the best will do. Speaking of, you guys finally splurged on that airship? Nah, not yet. The Liberalian military's got what we want in terms of durability. But they're not exactly the kind of thing you see pop up on the black market. Well, I guess if we really wanted one, we could always just steal one for ourselves. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, please tell me she's joking. I'll leave that to your imagination. They'd probably need a big one, like the Arsail or the Ouroboros liner, that one. Can hardly believe what I'm hearing. Yeah, I apologize to you. You go out of your way to call us and this is the news we give you. No, it's alright. Glad you told me. I should be going now. I'll contact you again soon. Okay, talk to you then. Bye, Tio. Try not to worry too much, okay? I will try. If you'll excuse me. I wonder if the boys are going to be okay. It's hard to not assume the worst considering who they're up against. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, it's the chief. Welcome back. Sorry I'm late. Any updates on the situation? Not that it's changed since I last contacted you. Shouldn't we be on standby near the club just in case? I wouldn't worry too much if I were you. The First Division has Noi Blanc under surveillance. That's good to hear. Still, those guys could easily bypass our eyes and ears out there if they really wanted to. So, either way you slice it, all we can do is wait for them to come home on their own. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to scrap, we're just going to talk. This is a new place too, I haven't been in here before. I'm assuming this isn't the back alley. I didn't even realize we had a place like this in town. It's about as prime as a location as you can get in the part of the city. The host club I work at isn't too far from here actually. Come to think of it, this used to be the go-to spot for politicians, but most of their clientele these days are out from out of state. Yeah, how about that? Got the whole club reserved for tonight though, so make yourselves at home. Oh, no, just stand there. Come on in. Alright. A real wildfire, that girl. Thanks for looking after her, Gareth. But of course. Pretty sick place. There you are, Randolph. Is she eating ice cream? Uncle, what the hell is the big idea? I heard nothing but radio silence from you when we saw each other 2 weeks ago. Well, we've had our full lately, but I won't bother you with the details. I see you brought friends with you. You've never done something like that 2 years ago. Don't look at me. Our leader here's the one who's all about the formalities. It's a pleasure to meet you. CPD, S3. It's me. And I'm one of his subordinates, Wazi Hemisphere. Sigmund Orlando, representative for Crimson & Co. Make yourselves comfortable and have a drink or two. It's the least I owe you for all the trouble we've put you through. Then we'll take you up on the offer. By trouble, do you mean your daughter's surprise visit or what you pulled back at the old mine? I wonder. You must be hungry though. I'll have them bring you something to eat. Oh man, I want another parfait. Dang, she didn't even get a brain freeze. It's different. Now then, we have much to discuss. But you're the guest of honor here, so I'll answer whatever questions you have first. I imagine there's a particular one you've been burning to ask. Yeah, that saves us the trouble of dancing around it. So I'll be blunt. The CPD has taken notice to your actions. That is the lowest res food I've ever seen. I can practically see the square pixels oozing out of it. I think they just took like a picture of like a food platter from Google Images and they just like they moved the blur shader to like 65% and then they said bam, slap a black filter on it, we're good. That's the food asset for this game. Oh man. To be specific, we wanted to know what your aims are in coming to Crossbell. Straight to the point. We're here for a number of reasons, the primary of which being the conditions of our contract. And that would be with the Imperial government. Well, no comment. Client confidentiality is key in our line of work. As you say. In that case, mind telling us what your relationship is with Erbonia's Captain Arundel then? He helped you purchase the old Ravache compound, didn't he? That joker? It takes an exceptional man to end up in the back pocket of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. He reminds me a lot of Chow. Hard to say who'd come out on top between them. Huh? So you and Four Eyes have some history then. You can say we got acquainted back when we raided their turf last year. All in all, it was an easy job, but their men made a fine show of standing their ground. Didn't expect to run into them again in Crossbell of all places. Yeah. But we didn't even get to meet that Yin guy everyone keeps blabbing on about over there. Apparently he was on another job, so we just barely missed each other. Sounds like he's hanging out in Crossbow these days though, huh? Well, can't say we've heard anything about him since Ravash got taken down. Yeah, but don't change the subject. You asked about your relation with that Lecter guy. Afraid I'm gonna have to refrain from commenting again. Read into that what you will. It's fine, Randy. But by the way, if you don't mind me asking, how much is this contract of yours worth exactly? Detective boy sure knows how to cut to the nitty-gritty, huh? With a reaction like that, it must be worth a pretty mira. Something to the tune of, 100 million at least? For the third time, I'm not at liberty to comment. Though unofficially, let's just say you're not too far off the mark. 100 million mira contract. Talk about a fortune. Blood money is more like. Well, that's enough info to me. Let's consider on the house. With that out of the way, why don't we get down to business? Like I told you before, Randolph, your vacation days are up. It's time for you to become the next war god. War god? Wasn't that your late father's title? Cut the shit. Really think I'm just gonna go along with this? You gotta be drunk out of your mind right now. Well, it's simple, really. The leader of the Red Constellation can be none other than the War God, and as his only son, it's your duty to succeed him. Why should I? You're so desperate for a war god, then why don't you take the name? Hell, even Shirley could do it. There's no reason it can't be a woman. Well, at the end of the day, an ogre is all I am. My job is to run rampant on the battlefield. I can't be the man my brother was, nor do I want to. The same goes for her, perhaps even more so. Yeah, I'm definitely not cut out for this whole war god business. I'm sure you understand, Randolph, how my brother wanted to settle the score with a longtime rival. Why did he? I mean, if he knew that Randy wouldn't want to take the title, why did he go and fight that Zephyr guy then? Sorry, the Jaeger King. My brother gave you a trial once, and you overcame it with the effort to spare, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt your worth as his successor. I think you know better than anyone that you're the only one fit for this. A trial to become the next war god? But Dolphy's lost his edge these days. He used to be a total badass. Especially that time he took out a whole Zephyr squad by using that village as... Not another word. Oh damn. Yeah, but we knew Randy kinda did bad shit though before. Lame. What the hell happened to you? Once upon a time I used to look up to you, you know that? Well, we'll leave it at that for now. It's time to head home, surely. Well, if you say so. Think hard on what your father would say if he saw you like this. You've tarnished your name enough as it is. Make your choice. Whether you follow my lead, run like a dog, or stand up and fight. Otherwise, I'll send you straight to Gehenna. Good night, Dolphy. You too, guys. Later. Yo, can I take this food to go? Can I get a to-go box? We didn't touch our drinks either. Ouch. Good thing we didn't bring the girls with us. Wouldn't want to embarrass myself right in front of them. Sorry, guys. I don't want you to see me like this. That doesn't matter. None of this is your fault. They're the ones who are in the wrong. Still, seeing you all beaten up over it tells me one thing. They had you pegged, didn't they? You asshat. But it's true. They were right the whole time, and they hit me where it hurts. I can't skip this. Lloyd, Randy, and Wazzy proceeded to walk their way back home, having turned down the car the club manager had prepared for them. They then met with the girls and Sergei, which were worried about them. After putting a half-asleep Kia to bed, Lloyd and the team delivered the report. How awful. I can't believe them. How could they put you in that position? Well, setting your succession of the war god aside for now, sounds like you managed to gain plenty of intel. Yeah. They're banking somewhere around 100 million mira of this new contract. Going off this situation, it's a safe bet that their employers are the imperial government. They also mentioned they would be busy starting tomorrow, which can only mean they're plotting something for the trade conference. I think I've got an idea about the provisions of this contract. What about you, Lloyd? Me? Well... What is the purpose of this Red Constellation 100 million mira contract? Assassinate the Republican president, protect the Imperial Chancellor, wipe out Heiwei. Good question. It's definitely not this one. Assassinate the Republican president. Ooh, it's either 1 or 3. I don't think it's Heiwei though, because they he didn't say that they knew that Heiwei would be in Crossbell. He was like, it's a coincidence that they were also in Crossbell, so it has to be this one. Assassinate the Republican president. Maybe they plan to assassinate President Rocksmith of the Calvert Republic. Wait, that can't be. That was the real objective, then their price is far too low. Exactly. Taking into consideration their contract's value, they're likely being asked to protect the Chancellor. Oh wait, really? Okay. Alright, sure. That makes sense. They do say Chancellor Osborne has a lot of opposition in the Empire. Pretty strong chance then. But don't you think 100 million mira is overcharging for something so simple? Besides, surely the Chancellor is bringing his own personal detail too. Good point. Both Urbonia and Calvert are bringing a sizable number of guards and escorts with them. Well, naturally, the Red Constellation would be acting independently from official security. But if you pay attention to their actions, it's clear that they are trying to get a feel for the location in any way they can. Doing so gives them the ability to mobilize at a moment's notice. It's the same reason we and the Bracers scout places out. I also get that impression. Well, it's all only speculation at this point. Dignitaries from all over the continent are coming tomorrow from Orcus Tower's unveiling. No, and on that note, I'll be sending you guys on site too. Come again? By site, do you mean the unveiling? Well, the Red Constellation's been giving you a bad case of tunnel vision lately. You're the S3, not the counter-espionage and anti-terrorism squad. This time you had to change of pace so you can get a better sense of the bigger picture here. Guess you're right. Truth hurts sometimes. Does that mean we'll be on official part of the security detail then? On paper, yes, but I want you to focus on observing the unveiling ceremony itself. Get a lay of the land once the trade conference begins. Keep an eye on how the dignitaries carry themselves. Doing that should give you a different perspective on things. Oh, that's cool, because I'm gonna get to see Olivier, Claudia, and probably Kiliko again too. That's cool, we get to see a bunch of returning characters. Lucky us, we're gonna have to front row seats for this spectacle. Nice, I can't wait. You're still awake? Oh my god, it's my man Weller. Somewhere in the Imperial capital. Why does he look younger? His portrait makes him look younger than he did in Sky. We depart early tomorrow morning. Shouldn't you be resting? Ah, right. I thought it best to read over these reports while I have the chance. From the military academy? I never expected you to take your duties there so seriously. Well, I am the chairman of the board of directors, even if it's only a name. The students are giving their all. It's only right that I give them mine as well. Wait, what? What is this? Military academy? So be it. Oh yeah, because we're in Urbonia now. Not in Crossbell. That aside, I managed to dig up some new info about the matter we were looking into. Duke Cayenne's attack dogs are beginning to make their move again. Him again, huh? Well, I wish I could say his troublemaking surprised me. Do you know the scope of their plans? No, not yet. The intelligence division hasn't fully uncovered it themselves. Our friend the Chancellor certainly reaps what he sows. This does not bode well for him, does it? Wait, what? Okay, that's a new name. Duke Cayenne. Alright. I wonder if this is, like, going to be related to the plot. Duke Cayenne's attack dogs. Attack dogs. Sound like Jaegers to me. Okay. Then again, I'm not out of the woods either, am I? Maybe they'll find it in their hearts to target me as well. Dude, this is no laughing matter, you fool. Would it be wise to request more support for the 7th Armored Division? It's not too late to put in the call, you know? I'm afraid I'll have to decline. The Chancellor's safety aside, if I were to appear there with a full escort in tow, it'll ruin my precious public image. Besides, I'll always have you, my love. I can't think of anywhere in the world I'd be safer than your tender arms. Well, I'm off to bed. Sorry, I forgot myself there. Pillow talk aside, I'm looking forward to speaking with the Crown Princess tomorrow. Have all the arrangements been made? Nice, yeah, gets to see Claudia. Yeah, I spoke with the senior captain earlier. We're scheduled... Oh, he spoke to Schwarz! Oh, that's so cool. We're scheduled to meet early tomorrow evening, after the luncheon. Good. My, it's hard to believe it's been almost a year. I only wish Estelle and the others were coming so that we could make it a proper reunion. Yeah, I bet they're all back in Liberal. Cher's been busy with work as well. Too much so to make a time for a trip. Oh, he's thinking about her too. Actually, I wonder if they're a thing now. Because at the end of 3, he was like... He, like, informally confessed his love for her. So, like, I wonder if they are a thing. Right. Nevertheless, I'll do my utmost to enjoy Zemuria's most modern urban city in your stead. Don't worry, I have no intention of getting in the way of your long-awaited rendezvous with the senior captain. Why, if you'd like, you could even set some time aside for a lovely date at the theme park. Dude, stay out of it, idiot. Actually, your idiocy is going beyond your usual bounds tonight. I trust you aren't getting any weird ideas of creating more work for me tomorrow, correct? Yeah, of course not. Why, I wouldn't dream of it. At this rate, I'm gonna have to put a leash around his neck tomorrow. Well, all things considered, this will likely be my last foreign trip for a while, and our work is certainly cut out for us. We need to find out what the Chancellor is planning, not to mention keep an eye on developments around the continent. I know I've caused you nothing but headaches lately, but I hope you know I'm counting on you, my dearest friend. Naturally. Oh, that's sick. Oh, it's the Arsail. Liberal Kingdom Airspace, high-speed cruiser Arsail. We get to see Claudia and Schwarz heading over here. What a lovely breeze. Judging by the shift in the clouds, we should be in for clear skies over there. Is that Sieg? We got Sieg and we got Zieg. No, we got Sieg and we got Zeit. All these different legendary animals. Thank you as always, old friend. It's as I feared, the cinders are beginning to smolder in the Republic as well. Then there's Heiyue, not to mention the intervention of the continent's leading Jaeger Corps. And of course I'm already well aware of who's operating on the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behalf. Oh yeah, she already knows. Oh yeah, true, because yeah, we talked to Lecter on at the top of Grand Soul back in Sky 3, I believe. It was in the epilogue. Don't mind me. We'll be flying northwest tomorrow. Will you be joining us on board? Even you may have trouble following us all the way into foreign territory. Ah, so this is where you were, Your Highness. Everyone has new portraits. Yeah, I wanted to enjoy the breeze for a little while. I'm a tad ill at ease over the next few days, with the trade conference. That's surprising to hear. Oh, I think Schwarz's hair color got more defined. It was like very teal, and now it's like more dark green. Hello, Sieg. Back from your scouting mission? Here, I received a report from RNA Research. From Richard. Oh shit, Richard mentioned? Please, let me have a look. It's my boy Richard. And Kanon. Fucking Kanon, man. Details on Republican government activity. Radical nationalists within Calvert. Uh-oh. Seems every region in the western half of the continent is undergoing some kind of turmoil. Yeah, I have to agree. I'll need to consult the prince over this as well. Perhaps now would be a good time to make use of this specially recommended connection. Connection? That's right, I want to see for myself how reliable they can be. They may as well just be just the allies we'll need during our visit. I see. Was it Estelle and Josh told us about? Oh shit, she mentioned us! I don't see the harm in seeking their assistance in addition to the guilds. Indeed. 2 years have passed since the signing of the non-aggression pact that grandmother proposed. The pact allowed us to avoid war, but headphones, now's not the time to be dying. By the cost of giving rise to another unforeseen pressures that have strained the continent. Okay, we good. At this point we have no choice but to seek out a new framework, one that will replace the non-aggression pact. Okay. How pleasantly surprising. This terminal is a lot more user-friendly than I expected. Is that Jonah? Oh, it's Wait, it's Capanella at Jonah's old rig. Jonah Sacred, systems engineering prodigy of the Epstein Foundation. I'm impressed you managed to construct such a complex environment on a network so obsolete. Suppose it really wasn't a fluke you were able to catch Ren then. You should be quite pleased with yourself. Okay, we got Master Hacker Capanella. File loading. What is this? Like peer-to-peer sharing? Am I supposed to press A? Okay, no. Astral code installation complete. Time to get to work. Phase space access confirmed. Now to begin crawling the orbital network. Securing entry from multiple routes. Do people speak like this when they're hacking into places? They just audibly announce their every move. All that's left is cracking the logic key. You're all mine, main terminal. Mine now, demi-guys. I can see why the professor is so proud of this code. That's enough fun for now though. Got info to dig up. Whoops, I've been had. Not bad, freckles, but not good either. You won't even notice my little breach until tomorrow. So I'm sure it won't make a difference if I have a little more fun in the meantime. He's gonna delete program files 86. Alright. Well, it's a lot of foreshadowing. We're still in chapter 2, so things are just beginning, I guess. Late August, 1204 of the Septian calendar. The West Cimmerian Trade Conference, proposed by the newly elected mayor of Crossbell and CEO of the IBC, Dieter Qua, is about to commence. Representing the major powers of the West, the Empire of Erbonia, are Blood and Iron Chancellor Gilliath Osborne and Man About Town, Prince Olivert Rice Arnor. Man About Town? What? Shouldn't it be like Crown Prince? Or he's not really the Crown Prince though, he's like the third prince, I believe. Because he has like 2 other brothers, I think, if I recall correctly. From the major power to the east, the Republic of Calvard, comes President Samuel Rocksmith. We haven't met this person yet, though. We only met the woman Rocksmith back in Sky 3, carrying with him the support of the masses. Representing the North Principality of Remephiria is the young ruler, Prince Albert von Bartholomews. We've never seen anything from Remephiria until now, so this is all new. And finally, from the south, I'm assuming, the Liberal Kingdom to the southwest, comes Crown Princess Claudia von Ostlies on behalf of Queen Alicia II. At this very moment, prominent dignitaries from all across the continent are beginning to gather together on Crossbellian soil. Alright, let's do it. Is the parade starting yet? Everyone's watching from the rooftop. Oh, there they are, on the left side. I love how, out of everyone to chaperone these 2 kids, it's the wolf. It's nobody else. Oh, there he is. Representative for the Imperial Government, Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gilbert Osborne. And there's Olivier and Mueller, representative by proxy for the Emperor of the Erebonian Empire, Prince Oliver Rice Arnor. Oh, he has like a secretary with him too. Make sure to honor the Jesus statue as you come across it. And those are the Republicans. Mr. President, get down. I can just imagine how these scenes would look in, like, if they remake the Crossbell games after they're done with the Sky trilogy. There's Kilika. Oh, that must be Samuel, representative for the Calvert Republic, President Samuel Rocksmith. Okay. And Kilika is there too. And then coming by airport, because of the airliners, is Claudia. That's cool. I like how everyone's coming through their own, like, expertise, mode of transportation, liberal, airlines, train, Airbonia, and then, like, vehicles and buses, Calvert. Representative for the Liberal Kingdom, Princess Claudia von Oslies. What a sight. Who is this guy? Representative of the Principality of Remiferia, Grand Prince Albert von Bartholomews. Oh, they're not giving us a portrait yet. Okay. Interesting. There's Grace. Wait, why isn't Neil here? Damn it, Neil, you should be here right now. I need the Neil, Dorothy, and Grace collab. Oh my gosh. That goes so hard. Crossbell Times meet the Liberal News. Where are we? Oh, that's Dieter's car. That's the red one. Actually, yeah, we're probably already at the top, just waiting. And there they are. Everybody is here. Co-representative for Crossbell State, Speaker McDowell. And co-representative for Crossbell State, Mayor Dieter Kwa. And Bell's there too. Dang, yo, what a lineup. Truly, we're looking at some of the most powerful individuals on the continent. Dang, I didn't realize the Blood and Iron Chancellor was such a beast. Not just in rep, but physically too. President Rocksmith, on the other hand, looks like he's downed one too many of the Eastern Quarter's famous onion hot pots. Nice. Good one, Wuzzy. Princess Claudia of Liberal is so gorgeous. And look, it's Senior Captain Schwarz in the flesh. Oh, big fan? Okay. Attention, esteemed dignitaries. Allow me to formally welcome you to Crossbell State. I am the mayor of Crossbell City, Dieter Kwa. Thank you all for coming here today and agreeing to participate in the West Siberia Trade Conference. Normally this would be the part where I announce the commencement of the conference itself, but before we get to that, we must first commemorate this auspicious day. Honor the flag. Do we have a flag? I don't think so. There's no national flags in this game. There is something I wish to show you. Behind me stands Crossbell City New City Hall, a modern landmark that symbolizes our state's commitment to trade and finance. Above all else, it is a center of international exchange, a place built to foster peace and concord throughout the entire continent. It is with great pride that I unveil to you the continent's first true skyscraper. Name of the game? So when is the term Azure going to come into play here? I'm just curious. They should have called this the Azure Tower then. Then I could be like, oh, I see. So this is going to be like the last dungeon. It is pretty cool though. It's very blue. It's like what, 40 stories high, I think, right? That's what they said. Dang, there it is, Orcus Tower. I've seen the architectural brief, but words couldn't possibly do it justice. Yeah, it's incredible. I feel overwhelmed just looking at it. Sweet mother of Idios, how much mirror did they drop on this thing? More than mere mortals like us will ever see in our lifetimes combined. My goodness, for once I'm speechless. It's astonishing where technological progress can lead you. It takes me back to when we were on the Liber arc. Yes. That was not quite as tall as the Axis pillar was. Oh yeah, true. Sky 2, man. The Axis pillar. Splendid, splendid. I read over the details in your report, but I still can't believe my eyes. Yes, the building has far exceeded my expectations. The IBC's economic might is as impressive as ever. Remarkable, without a doubt. This will surely go down as one of the many historical moments upon this fateful soil, both past and future. Dang, but I wouldn't mind checking out the view from the roof. I wonder if Mr. Mayor would let me up there if I asked real nice. Now then, let us proceed. To our distinguished guests as well as those gathered here today, I hereby declare the West Zemuria Trade Conference officially open. Okay, no comment from the prince. Just Chao and Rishia hanging out. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. The word magnificent comes to mind. Seeing it makes me all the more pleased that we decided to come to Crossbell. How very auspicious. But I believe I've seen enough. It would appear that we have an infestation to tend to. I trust to take care of it. And what of tomorrow's grand event? Your aid would be greatly appreciated. It would afford us so much more peace of mind to have you there. If I must, farewell for now. Elusive as ever. Frankly, I would prefer to stake my trust in someone less fickle. Oh, come now. Fickle is a bit of an unfair way to put it. There are simply restrictions on when he will and won't cooperate with us. Once you have them figured out, getting him to help is simple. Is that so? What restrictions could an assassin have? That's still a secret. I think Chao knows that it's Rishia, that's why he's like, you can have your civilian life with Ilya. Just, you know, make sure you help us out and we won't get in the way, basically. It's kind of like a mutual understanding they have, maybe. Nevertheless, everything has gone according to plan thus far. Let us make extra certain it stays that way come tomorrow. Yes, sir. Okay. Man, that building is insane. What do you say? Wouldn't it be fun to tear that sucker down? I understand the urge, but try to keep it in check. That tower just might come in handy for us down the line. Ah, lame. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go check out the city, okay? The tower's got this place jazzed up like you wouldn't believe. Oh, knock yourself out. There she goes, peppy as ever. She must be really excited about that building getting unveiled. Maybe so, but more than that, she's intoxicated at the thought of the blood shed soon to follow. So she is. That far better suits Miss Orlando's taste. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She'll get her fill tomorrow, one way or another. Oh god. And thus the fated tower emerges, drawing toward it the destinies of all in an uncontrollable vortex. If only Bleu Blanc was here, he would have waxed even more poetic over in a sight like this. You know, who's to say Bleu Blanc isn't here, man? On the other hand, it wouldn't shock me to learn he came to see it uninvited anyway. Yeah. I mean, he's got to come here, right? Got to see his rival, Olivier. Oh, what's this? All that's left is to make sure these fall into the right hands. But for now, I may as well start preparing for the next batch of festivities while I'm here. What is this, the floor plan? Incredible. It's finally done. Looks like all that funding for the IBC didn't go to waste. It's even nicer than I could have ever imagined. I always knew Mayor Kwa would pull it off. The sky's the limit for him. Dang, it's so freaking cool. Hey Henry, we totally gotta explore that thing. Come on, let's go. Yeah, but we'll just get in trouble again. I mean, not that I don't want to go in there too, but... Wow. Truly is an impressive structure. You would never see something like this in Calvert. Now I understand why our men here hold the city in such high regard. Everyone sounds so excited. Hey Kia, is the building really that big? Kia, are you still there? Sorry, Shizuku, but yeah, it's like ginormous. It's blue and white and super sleek and so pretty too. But what's wrong? It's nothing. Man, when characters always say that, you know it's a lot. That's weird. It's my first time seeing it, but I feel like I recognize this tower from somewhere. Okay. Maybe Kia can like see into the future, maybe, and that's why? I mean, she has done supernatural stuff before. Like when she cooked for us, right? And then she like instantly was able to make the recipe. So, I mean, I have no idea what the fuck Kia is, honestly. We'll have to find out. Falcom says, find out in 50 hours, buddy. So the trade conference's main session will be tomorrow afternoon, huh? Yep, they'll be holding informal talks at the luncheon today. From there, they'll meet for dinner in the evening, from which they'll watch a performance from Arc-en-Ciel. Oh, and all the dignitaries will be staying at the state guest house at Michelin. You're referring to former Speaker Hartman's old mansion, right? Whoa. So that's what they're using that enormous crib of his for now? Well, Hartman's fines for his corruption and illegal dealings were pretty exorbitant. It was confiscated as compensation, so now they use it as a residence for VIPs from abroad. I suppose he got what he deserved. Am I correct in assuming Michelin is going to be closed to the public? Yeah, both the theme park and Michelin Center are getting shut down. And the CGF will be stationed there, so you don't need to worry. Understood. So we'll continue focusing on our support requests then. Do what you gotta do. Some of the invitees are planning to tour the state after lunch. You never know what problems may arise. Be ready to help out at a moment's notice. We'll keep that in mind. Man, though, all those attendees had big shots written all over them. Especially that Blood and Iron Chancellor. There's something up with that guy. Yeah, initially I only had my eyes on Lecter. But the Chancellor, his presence completely dominated everything around him. Whereas Calvert's President Rocksmith seemed a little on the friendlier side at least. But on the other hand, it was hard not to notice Kiriko standing right next to him. So she really does work for Calvert's intelligence agency. The president is known for his populist stances, but even so, I think we shouldn't take him lightly. Well, none of them had even half as much grace and elegance as Princess Claudia of Liberal, though. Okay, everyone has their fan. And Senior Captain Schwarzel was with her too, looking just as dashing as ever. That woman is the captain of the Imperial Guard, if I remember correctly. Her looks and status have created some rather passionate fans. Yeah, I suppose they have. Truth be told, I'm actually an admirer of hers myself. What, you are? Hold the orbital phone. What do you have? What do we have here? You swing that way, Mademoiselle? I'm not sure how you drew that conclusion. I simply had the pleasure of attending a procession held by the Royal Guard back when I visited Liberal is all. They happened to be selling a photo album of the senior captain, so of course I just had to buy one. I see. You have to show it to me later, please. Okay, I will. She bought her yearbook photo. Schwarz 2, men 0. Well, a lady in uniform does have a certain charm on her own. Personally though, I'd say I was keener on Prince Olivert of the Imperial family. Okay, Wazi. Prince Olivert, huh? Well, I feel like I've heard his name more and more these days. Well, he rose to fame recently after playing a major role in solving the Liberal incident. After that, he went on all sorts of events that bolstered his popularity. Yeah, I mean, technically everyone here, maybe besides Wazi and Noelle, should know that Claudia and Olivier know Estelle, so like they're like chill. At least that's what I think. Maybe not Olivier though, because it's probably hard for Estelle to get in contact with Olivier. Though if I recall correctly, he doesn't hold the right of succession to the imperial throne. Huh, I didn't know that. Wait, if he was involved in solving the Liberal incident, would that mean he's met Estelle and Josh before? Oh, you might be right. Oh, those two seem pretty damn popular, so I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, try to mention it to him. Ah, we're back. We're back. And Zeit. Welcome back, Kia. You too, Zeit. Oh. Zeit has the easiest voice acting job. Oh. And bow. His 2 voice lines. Oh, where's Shizuku? Weren't the 2 of you spending the day together? Yeah, but she went back to the hospital with her dad. We got to see them unveil the tower together, though. It was super awesome. You guys got to see it up close, right? Yeah, but the thing was so huge, I'm not sure I actually got to get a good look. Yeah, they sure weren't kidding when they called that thing a skyscraper. I bet you 2 managed to get a perfect view of it, huh? Yeah, it was so cool. And those explodey things, fireworks I think, they were really pretty too. But... Oh, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Are you guys leaving again for work soon? Yeah, we'll be out until after dark. What about you, Chief? I'll be here on standby for the day. Just focus on your own work, I'll contact you if anything pops up. Sounds like a plan. Well, let's set out after we check the terminal. Okay. Oh my god, Marie gone missing from Bond. Oh shit, it's Bond.